LGBTQ Pride Month is more than a celebration. It is a reminder that every person deserves the freedom to exist honestly, love openly, and move through this world without being treated like their identity makes them less worthy of respect. For many people, pride is joy. It is color, community, expression, courage, visibility, and the beautiful feeling of finally being surrounded by people who understand what it means to live as your real self. Beneath that celebration, there is also a history. Pain that is indescribable, resistance for refusing to stay quiet, generations of people who had to fight for space in a world that told them to stay hidden. That is why acknowledging LGBTQ people matters. Forget about trends or making this into a political talking point. Another thing we need to stop doing is only showing support for something we only mention when the calendar says it is time. Acknowledgement matters because too many people have spent their lives being ignored, judged, rejected, or misunderstood for something that should have never made them a target in the first place. A person's identity is not reason enough to deny their dignity. Their love is not a reason to question their humanity. Existence should never be treated like something that needs permission. Pride Month gives us a chance to recognize the people who continue to live with courage, even when equality has not reached every room, family, workplace, or community. It asks us to look honestly at the inequality that still exists and to understand that progress does not mean the work is finished. There are still people afraid to come out because they do not know what it will cost them. Some are accepted publicly but rejected privately. Others face discrimination in healthcare, housing, employment, education, faith spaces, and even within their homes. Many carry emotional wounds from years of being told they were wrong, broken, sinful, confused, or undeserving of love. That kind of harm leaves marks. So when we talk about pride, we should also talk about protection, compassion, and responsibility. Celebration is important, but support has to go deeper than applause. We have to start listening to people's stories without trying to rewrite them. By standing against cruelty when it shows up, creating spaces where someone doesn't have to shrink, explain, defend, or hide who they are just to feel safe. To anyone in the LGBTQ community watching this, I want you to hear this clearly. Your life has value exactly as you are. You deserve peace in your own skin. Give yourself permission to enter those relationships where honesty is not punished. This is why communities that do not ask you to disappear before they decide to love you is vital and needs to be normalized. Choose to be deserving for being seen beyond labels, assumptions, and beyond the fear other people may have placed on you. Pride is not about asking the world for special treatment. It is about the right to live with the same dignity, safety, opportunity, and respect as anyone else. For those of us who stand beside the community, our support should be real enough to matter when it is uncomfortable. Allyship is not just a post, a flag, or a kind word when everyone is watching. It is how we speak when someone makes a cruel joke. Being who we protect when they are being targeted. Choosing whether our compassion remains present after the celebration ends. This month, let us honor the courage of LGBTQ people, remember the history behind the progress, and stay aware of the inequality that still needs to be challenged. Pride is beautiful, but it was never meant to be empty. It carries the memory of those who fought, the strength of those still healing, and hope of a future where people can live freely without fear of becoming part of their identity. Happy LGBTQ Pride Month. May every person feel seen, respected, protected, and celebrated for the truth of who they truly are.